Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to iSocial's legendary hacks of 10 like-minded people and 10 experts. So today we're discussing hack number 2, which is Internet of Things, IoT product development. So this is powered by Smartech Labs and Digitally Next. I have with me Nalen and I'm Nishant, and we're going to be talking about Internet of Things. So fundamentally, the reason why we're talking about IoT today is it's such a buzzword out there and everyone's heard it, but no one really knows what it means. So before we even get to IoT, I think we're going to go down to what is internet. So let's just talk about how you guys got here. So you clicked on a YouTube link which was on your Facebook profile or on your WhatsApp, and you reached somewhere here, and this has been recorded by a mobile phone going through your camera, and all of this is done on the internet. So this is IoT, and a lot of you are probably using IoT, but you don't really know that you are. So internet is basically a global network which helps you to communicate information from one point to another, and transmitting information using the internet to a device would probably be Internet of Things. So Internet of Things is changing the lives around us, right from our everyday morning when we wake up, and we can probably walk up to a machine, coffee machine, and actually tell it to make coffee, which would be a voice recognition. After that, when we wake up, imagine because of the sensors that there are in the lights, it will automatically blow up as soon as we walk the road. Now, right after that, maybe when you sit on your couch, the TV opens and the news channel plays. All of this is IoT. Even after that, when you take a car, maybe there'll be driverless cars which will have sensors to sense the road. You already use Uber. The Google Maps probably takes you through the least congested area and walks you there. I came by metro, so I used my metro card and recharged it using Paytm, and then I just swiped it at the counter and the gates just opened. So this is IoT in our daily lives, and I'd just like to bring in one fact. Why is IoT so important? Why are we discussing it here today? So according to IDC, the IoT worldwide market will grow to around $7.1 trillion by 2020 as compared to $1.9 trillion in 2013. That's 7 times as fast as IoT is growing now. So I think all of us have discussed and got to know about something about IoT, but where did this term come from? So Nalen, can you enlighten our viewers today? How did this Internet of Things really come into being?
Yes, absolutely. I think now people have started to understand the value of IoT and Internet of Things, and it's become a buzzword as of now. But the phrase Internet of Things was coined back way in 1999 at the Auto ID Center at MIT. So back then there used to be retail stores and there used to be items kept on shelves, but it became very, very difficult to track the inventory of these items and also the amount of items sold. So somebody that back then came up with the idea of putting an RFID tag on each of these items. So this RFID tag essentially had a sensor installed which would keep a track of inventory as well as the number of items sold. So now that we have actually talked about the background of IoT, we will actually like to define IoT.
So if I read out the definition of what IoT really is, it would be something like this. Internet of Things is a network of physically embedded objects, electronics, which will go on to software, sensors, and network connectivity. That might sound really complicated to you, but what it really is for example, I'm wearing a Fitbit today. So there's just a sensor on my hand right now, which will sense my pulse, or it may sense my number of steps, and then it will give this data, which is collecting from my movement, my sort of pulse, and then it will send to the internet. And when I sync it with my mobile phone, my device, the app will tell me exactly how I have performed today, have I got more fitter today, and that's how, everyday life Internet of Things is defined as. So now what we could talk about is, for example, I mentioned one device, which could be a mobile, it could be a Fitbit. Maybe we could talk about the more devices that are, surrounding us, which probably are connected to the device, to the cloud.
Yes, there are a huge number of devices that IoT is connected with. But before that, I would also tell there's a lot of corporates, a lot of big, huge companies and even SMEs who have realized the potential of IoT. So Gartner as a company says that there will be 26 billion connected devices by 2020. Cisco says there will be 50 billion devices connected. On the other hand, Intel says there will be 200 billion. Now, that's a big number. The Internet of Things consists of various devices ranging from personal, household, public, business, as well as industrial spaces. And in future, it will expand to many undiscovered areas. The smart gadgets that many of us see and interact with daily are our internet-connected smartphones, which have sensors including GPS and sometimes heart rate monitors. But those are just the tip of the iceberg. In the personal space, IoT comprises of wearable devices such as fitness trackers Nishant talked about and heart monitors that use our smartphones to receive and send data. Now this data is sent at the cloud. We already have cameras that takes pictures and sends it to internet. You have Facebook Live, you have Google Hangouts. These are the kind of opportunities available now.